Hi everybody, it's Amy at Crafty Cat. Today we're going to work on a little Halloween project, just a little haunted house. And this little haunted house is from a children's book that I found at the dollar store. It was one of those hard, like cardboard, the thick cardboard type. So I just traced it onto 80-pound black paper. And so we're just gonna play around with this. There is the Freebie trace out or whatever photocopy of this little house, and it's 2 pieces because you have to glue it down the middle for it to be long enough. But you can cut it out and put it on cereal box or your own 80-pound cardstock. You know, you could make a template with the photocopy and then trace onto some nice heavyweight paper, or just glue the photocopy onto cereal box or whatever kind of thicker substance that you want that would hold up well, because it's going to be the whole base for it, so you don't want to use like copy paper, obviously. So what it does is when it's all complete, it will stand like, stand up like that. So you could put it up on a shelf or a mantle or a whatever for a little Halloween decoration. So there's kind of the front of it there. Or you could make another part the front, however you want to do it. It's just when it's all closed up, this is the front. So I just thought it would be a fun little thing to play around with. I have put a piece of my Spooky Past digital download on here. I'm just using up scraps and junk that I have around. I did print these because they needed to be a little bit smaller than the full size sheet is. So I printed 2 pages to 1 page on my printer when I did the Spooky Past. And this is my Halloween kit from last year. So a lot of you might already have it. I did trace the windows, but I'm going to put my own, because I think I might cut like this door to open, that kind of thing. Once I figure out where I want my paper and whatever, I don't want to cut anything yet. And I may not cut any at all. It might be more like a tag type book. So, but right now I just put 1 piece of that there and some washi tape across there, because they don't reach all the way up to where the peak starts. So, and I think I'll leave the top of the roof, just like it is. I might put a little dry brush white paint or something to age it up a little bit. I don't know. I haven't just figured out that part yet. But first, I want to say hugs and blessings to Donna A., Dawn, and Marilyn. Thank you guys so much for your sweet comments and just hanging out with me and always just having fun. And I really do appreciate it. And then I want to give a super thanks to Gloria. Thank you so much, my friend. Not necessary. I really appreciate it. So kind of you to give me a super thanks sticker. So thank you, thank you, thank you. Very nice. All right. So, yeah, we're going to play with this and just, I don't know. It's just a play. It's a play. Oh, I know what I want to do. I want to put something more on the cover, obviously. So I have one of these little Tim Holtz people, and I think he'll fit kind of like right in the door, barely, but he fits. Kind of, they have that sort of ghosty feel. They can walk that line because they're in the black and white, so it just works well. I have this crazy bingo with these little pumpkins that I've had for a few years now. I got this originally at Target when I used to shop there, and so it's been years though, so I don't know if they do anything like that now or not. Anyhow, we're gonna put that on here somewhere, and the gentleman there. So I hope you guys are all doing good. I'm doing good. Just trying to get all my stuff done today. I've been cutting on the Glowforge all morning and all that. So yeah, working on a couple of different projects. Have a new digital idea. I said I wasn't going to do as many digitals, but I really do enjoy doing them, and they're a really good creative outlet for me when I get in that super creative thing where the ideas just keep coming. So I will probably be doing more. I don't know. I just keep getting ideas. So I'm just looking through all, there's this, everything is all mixed up. I used to have all these sorted much better, but now everything has gotten, you know how it does, and then you got to go through and sort it all out again. I thought this one had more of the Halloween stuff in it, but I think I'm really out of Halloween. These Tim Holtz bits. This is from a digital. I think that's Tailor Made Journals, where I got that. Yeah, I thought I had more. Sorry. Super exciting, I know, right? I do have a little October 31st here. This is one of my, that's from my, what do you call it, price tags. You're like, I have no idea, Amy, what do you call it? My price tags digital. Or no, that one's in my Spooky Stamps digital. That has the October and Halloween ones. All right. Not really finding what I want in there. I might put this one on because it would be fun. You could just kind of like staple it up there. I don't know what I'm going to do. I'm just playing today. Today's a play day because I don't have a specific project I'm doing, and I can't talk myself into really fully starting Christmas journals yet, even though I need to. I really struggle with that because I feel like once I start that, it goes on and on and on. So, yeah. I don't know. It's not that I have anything against it. It's just overwhelming to me sometimes. Just going to kind of do like that. And we'll put a little tiny attacher in there for no other reason than I want to. Probably shouldn't because now it's going to have a staple on the other side, but what can you do? I do like this little guy because he fits right in there. Kind of like he's coming down the stairs or something. And it goes with this digital because I kind of did spooky backgrounds and then vintage photos, black and white photos. So it works well. I don't do gory or any of those kind of things. Just a little spooky. That's all. I think most of us are okay with that. I know it's not for everybody, but it is kind of fun, I must say. I could just put one of these coming out the window there. And my little pumpkin. Yeah, these are great little bingo. The only thing is all the million little pumpkins are the same. It'd be fun if they had different faces, but that's okay. I'll just have little sort of chipboard pumpkins for the rest of my life. Why, oh why, I do not know. Gosh, it was years ago that I got those, because now that I'm thinking about it, yeah, I made a little, just a super simple journal with that whole bingo kit, and yeah, that's been ages and ages ago. You don't really need to do that, ink these, because you can see where they get singed from the Glowforge, but these are in my shop. Ghosts. All for fun. I guess I could do some dry brushing. Sorry, I had to have a little sip of water on that. Just going to use a little bit of gesso. And I like these cheapy brushes for this kind of thing because you don't need, you know, they have the stiff kind of, they're not fancy bristles or anything. Nothing. They just work well for dry brushing kind of thing. And you just got to get it real thin amount. If you can hold on to it, it just adds some texture, which is nice. I do this to the, or I have done this to the little haunted houses, you know, my little paper haunted houses. And it turns out cool too. Okay, that's good. It doesn't need a lot. It just gives a little interest up there. These houses that are also in the shop, those are great. You can do all kinds of stuff with those. All right, so we have that. So I'm just going to kind of leave it like that so it can get dry. And we can move on to this one. I'll get another, I think I want these ladies. I like these that look like they're out in a garden chatting. What these were originally, oh, what are they called? I want to say tin types, but they're not tin types. They're something else. But they get all scratched and stuff. They're real vintage photos, old photos, but they get super scratched and, you know, just basically messed up over time. And so it gives them a real eerie look, I think. So that's what made me decide to make a digital out of them, because they were all scratched like that. I did this down here, those crisscrossy scratches, but a lot of it is already just how they are. So I think I'll put that there. So yeah, this is just one of those little fun type things to do. You know what we could do? We could make it a little bit thicker and turn it into a pocket. So it would go on there, but then it could be a top-loading pocket. Let's do that. If I can find, I want some, yeah, this kind of coffee dye that has some blackness to it, and I'll come up even higher. Let's do this first and get our width. You know, you can use these things called rulers and measure, but why would you do that? That's silly. Yeah. And I forgot I need to tear this side too. Well, I don't really need to, I guess, because it's going to be covered. I'm not going to worry about it. So we just need it the same size as this, basically. Well, no. Need taller, Amy. Come on, focus, girl. Yeesh. Somebody was talking about my struggle. Yesterday, I was on the big time struggle bus with that stinking thumb notch. If I could just get it together, it's not that hard of a concept. Put the thumb notch on the other side. But I just couldn't make it happen yesterday. So definite struggle bus. But anyways, it was my friend Nan. Hi, Nan. And she has watched me since the very beginning, poor lady. And the struggle is real for me quite frequently. So, yeah, if I frustrate you with stuff like that, I apologize. Some reason my brain will not engage at times. So, just never know. Just never know what's going to happen. Oh, like that, for example. But yeah, it was a day. It was a day of struggling, for sure. It's so funny because other days I can just make stuff, no problem. And then I don't know what happens. I mean, I think we all do it. It's just frustrating when it happens. It's mostly when I'm on camera, I'm going to be honest. I don't tend to struggle near as much when I'm not on camera. You would think after you do this for 6 years, it would be like not a problem, but it never really goes away. Because you just want it to turn out right, right? You want to not have any struggles or problems. Therefore, you shall. All right. I'm just blabbing. Ignore me. Oh, I know what else I wanted to say is, because I've had some people say, I watch you on, you know, my iPad or whatever, and I can't hear you, but I can hear you other times. Check your settings. Check your settings on your whatever your device is that you're using to watch. Check your settings. Because I have boosted my sound. I know I did forget last week, and then one day last week I got it too boosted, and it was all crazy sounding. And the problem is, once the video goes out into YouTube, I can't fix it unless I delete it and start all over again. You know, the whole editing thing, not the whole video. But anyway, so check your settings, because I'm not sure what else I can do. Like, I can't, and I don't know if YouTube's also having some problems, because I've just been having problems with myself watching videos as well. Not necessarily hearing, but the screen keeps going black in the middle of videos, and it doesn't seem to matter who I watch. And so, like, I've restarted my phone and done all kinds of things to try to prevent all that. But anyway, all I'm saying is you can, sometimes your settings get off and they just get, I don't know, like you might have accidentally pushed something not realizing. And it happens because my son's constantly reminding me of that, to check settings. Check your settings, Mom. Restart your phone, Mom. You know. And if that is honestly the truth right there. Sometimes your device just needs to be restarted, and I have no idea why, but it's like they lose their little marbles. So sometimes if you just restart it, it works fine. I don't know. I have no idea. But anyhow, try that and just see, because I'm not sure why, because like a lot of people say they hear fine, and others don't, and I don't know why there would be a discrepancy is what I'm trying to say. So just try that and see if that helps at all. I'm not saying anybody's right, wrong, doing anything wrong, none of that. I'm just throwing it out there. Okay, so I did use some. I put a little piece of book page there. That was simply just to strengthen this, because it is that old. Well, it's not old. It's coffee dyed, and it gets fragile. And if that doesn't work, I don't know. Unfortunately, my IT skills are lacking, to say the least. I can fix a few things, but yeah, I don't know what the deal has been between YouTube and Etsy, because a lot of people have been having trouble downloading their digitals with the Etsy app. So if you're using the app, get out of the app and you're trying to download a digital. It's not just my shop, it's other shops too. But because we don't actually download our digitals, Etsy does. So you have to get out of the app and then go back through a search engine, you know, find a search bar like Internet Explorer, whatever the thing is to use, Safari, Brave, whoever. And put in Etsy, go back into your account, you know, sign up in your account. And you can go at the top of the page, on the right hand side is a silhouette that either has a profile picture that you put there, that you chose and put there, or it has a silhouette in a circle. You just click on that and it brings down a pop down menu. And there's one that says purchases and reviews. Go to that one and you can download your digitals from there as many times as you need. So like say you get them all downloaded, whatever, and then your computer wipes out. You can just download them again from there. Once you've purchased them, you can download them as many times as you want from there. So that is a very good tip to have. So, and any of them, not just mine, any digitals that you've purchased, you can download from there as many times as you want. So that's a super handy. I mean, I use it all the time, so I know it's very, very handy. I'm actually going to glue this onto this book page and then onto there because I want to thicken up this tag so that it'll go in and out of that pocket easily. But yeah, that is a super huge hand, and that's what I tell people whenever they contact me and say they're having a problem, because it's usually the app. And I don't know why. Like, sometimes people get irritated with me, but I unfortunately don't have any control over that at all. Like, none. It's sort of like YouTube. I have no control over that either. So, anyway, hopefully that will help some people. Because I know I've heard other, you know, people that make digitals and stuff say the same thing. That for some reason in the app, it just, it's to make us all insane, I decided. It just doesn't want to work. Always. Sometimes it works fine. Works great. No problem at all. They download. Bada bing, bada boom. Next time you go, nope. Some people never can get it to download in the app. I don't know. I don't know. So I apologize for any struggles because I get it. It's a pain and it makes you want to throw things. But that's computers for you. They make life easier. I mean, granted, in some ways, yes, because obviously we wouldn't be able to download all these if it wasn't for computers. But it's just... Talk about struggle bus. That's a huge struggle bus. Yay, see, that's cute. And that's just all scrappity-doo-wahs. Let's do some corner clippies. It'd probably be better if it was super dry, but it's not. Because it did it. See, these are just kind of fun. These spooky. Why can't I think what those are called? It's really annoying. Somebody's yelling at me, but I can't get it. I can't hear you. Those old pictures. It's not tintypes. I mean, that is one, but this is different. It's like a mercury glass thing. And I don't even know what exactly, how the process goes or anything like that, but they make for great spooky old pictures. That much I do know. Let's see if there's anything in here we want. What is this one? Strychnine. Yeah, that sounds good. Strychnine poisoning. Sure. Everything's flipped over the opposite direction of what I have going on here. I love these old bits. This one's just October. Very spooky print. I like the numbers back there, but I kind of want a few other things. October. Yes, October, I've told you guys this last week, but anyways, is my husband and I's anniversary because we love the fall leaves. And then also anniversary. Did I say that or did I say birthday? I don't know. Anyway, it's his birthday in October as well. So it's a celebratory month. I can't believe we've been married for 28 years. That just blows me away. So crazy. People thought we were never going to have kids. Because my daughter's 21. So we were married for like 7 years. But we went and did a little traveling. Not, you know, just in the United States, that kind of thing. Nothing major, but just some stuff like that. It was fun. Alright. Put a little piece of fabric or something up on the top. That goes pretty good. I'm not even really worried if it goes or doesn't go. This is a grab it and stick it method. Because I just have all these bits of different randomness to use. So we're gonna take a little bit off that. It's a little long. This fabric really comes undone, let me tell you. And then I'll stitch around this too. So I hope you guys make one of these. I mean, you can get as elaborate, put pages in it if you want, all kinds of stuff, or you can just do it kind of simple like I'm doing. I don't even know if I'll get it finished, but who knows? Anyways, that's going to go in there. And see, when you do that dry brushing, it dries real fast, so it works out well. And we could even put like a little bat or something up there. Since we have a little bit of white, I'll have to find a tiny bat. Or a spider. There's a spider right there, but you can't really see it now because I cut part of it off. I could put a spider back, like make it 3D-ish and have its legs on there, but that's okay. This is what I love about Halloween, because you can, it's kind of one of those times or those holidays or whatever where everything doesn't have to be super specific, or if it looks weird, it's supposed to. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, odd is fine. You can have an odd piece and it doesn't matter. Nobody goes, well, that doesn't look right, because the whole thing doesn't look right. So I don't know. I just think it's a fun thing. It's good for those of us that would love to be perfect, but let's face it, nobody is. And so it's relaxing and fun to just create and not have to worry about, did I put that in the right spot? Does it look like a this and that? Nobody cares. It's supposed to be odd. I'm just not finding any little bats. Did I use up all my little bats? No, they're probably in here. Little bats. I have big bats, but that's way too big. These wings don't even fit on the house. Put a little owl. No. I want the bat. There's one of my goofy spooky, which one is this? Spooky art dolls, I think it is. This should be Goofy Art Dolls. That would might be better name for it. Oh my gosh, there's so much stuff in this little envelope. That's tiny. There's a poison. There's a weird bat. That's one of my spooky stamps. Could put a crow up there. This crow too. Yeah, he's kind of spooky looking. Kind of like him. You can't see him very well though, huh? Because I can't really... Can I get him right on the other side? I could flip it over, Amy. Yeesh. Okay, now. I can't believe, did I really use up all my little bats? I didn't do that many things. There's one that's a little bit smaller than the other one. Yep, it just needed to be a bat, I'm telling you. Okay, so we're going to put the bat up there. All these crazy little die cuts are in my Etsy shop. This is the cats and bats, or some variation of that. Laser cuts. There's spider webs, there's ghosts, there's the spooky witches that has these, the spiders and the witch, you know, the old-fashioned looking witches. There's the spooky houses. So there's definitely Halloween stuff if you are looking for Halloween things. I got lots. Now it's dimensional. It's not just a spider, but it's a dimensional spider there. Maybe we need a spider web as well. I don't think I have a black one cut. I have white ones. Oh, I do have a black one. It's hard to see in black. So do I want it in black or do I want it in white? I think that one's too big. White will be able to be seen more. Oh yeah, I like the white for this particular spot. I can figure out how I want it. I feel like it needs to be within this, there's like this ledge here or something. Feels like it needs to be within that vicinity. Now, Mr. Spider, you're gonna have to keep your legs glued down. It's gonna be interesting when I fold that, but we're not gonna fold it until that's dry. Oh, his legs are behaving themselves. I have to really concentrate when I'm doing this. It's a little later in the afternoon, so you guys can see. I'm actually going to just go hook it right up to the top up there. The shaky isn't as bad. It's horrible in the morning. Horrible. I know part of it's my coffee. I only have 1 cup, so I don't know what to say about that. And if I don't have 1 cup, then I get a headache, so that's how that goes. Okay, I'm liking it. Do I want this poison some more? You know what's bugging me is he needs a green stem on there. rather than the color it is. What's this one? For external use only. I like the poison better. I need to make his stem green. I don't know if the Distress Oxides will stick to, it's kind of slippery. All things that I should have figured out before I glued it down, right? You'd be correct. Okay, we're gonna try it. I'm gonna sand it a little. See if that helps. My really sad sandpaper. Oopsie. I do not know why things like that bother me, but they do. It's that striving for perfection that doesn't exist. I don't know what this looks like. They're just some ghosts chatting it up out in the cemetery. Yes, I think so. Just having a little chit chat. Having a little chit chat. Oh, you guys got to go check out Nancy Pitter did Book of Souls, and so did Faye's Journal Emporium. You got to go check those out because their Book of Souls books are very cool, which is sort of what got me started on this. So thank you, Nancy. She's always very good at getting me into Halloween. What else did I see recently that I'm like, oh, Lorette has been doing a lot, like using those clusters, Lorette Chandler, that we did, but she does hers different. She doesn't do a whole lot of fabric on them. She does more, she's doing Christmas ones, and she uses more Tim Holtz, just ephemera pieces, and so those are very, very cool. So I know I'm forgetting somebody, and I apologize. Oh, Tammy at LouFrouFrou Studio. Sorry, Tammy. I just had a total brain meld there. She is doing a journal already using The Reason for the Season 4, Volume 4. So if you want to see something being made with that before I get there, because I can't seem to get my act together, go check out Tammy at LouFrouFrou, and I'll leave a link in the description box. She is using The Reason for the Season Volume 4. If you purchase that and are looking for ideas, she's definitely a good place to look because she always has really cool ideas. And she's got lots of neat old, like vintage, actual German scrap and stuff like that. So yeah, I'm going to put that hat on her. I was going to do one of the boys, but I couldn't, the hat just, it wasn't working for me. So I'm going to use this beautiful lady. Did I say this way? I don't know. I just turned it around again, didn't I? You gotta have it at a tilt. I mean, that's required. So what we're going to do is trim her shoulder like we did with those other pieces. I'm trying to decide if I want it to be a pocket. I want her to be a pocket, but I don't know if I want to put anything behind like those clusters or if I just want to have it as is. Oh, I went all the way across because I'm a dingling. And I know I'm covering up the owl. You can't see him super well anyway, so it's okay. Did I go all the way for shoulder? I did, didn't I? Oh no, I just did the edge. Good job, girl. I thought I went. Oh, I've done stuff like that before. It wouldn't be the first time. Okay. And that one's backed with paper bag type backing. Brown paper bags paper. It's probably the painter's masking paper, but same. It's the same paper. I know I did this a little bit backwards because this is the side that is opened, but it's okay. Always going a little backwards. Nothing new there. She needs like a flower or something on that hat, doesn't she? Something. I'll have to think about that. Okay, so what am I going to put inside of there? I do not know. I have some of these old creepy Halloween costumes on kids. Like, these are for real. Isn't that terrifying? Yes. So, those would be good to put in there. I don't want her hat to stick to the... No sticking. I'm all discombobulated because of the way I put that on there. All right. So I think we'll go this way. And I think I might want it as a flap. So it opens so you could write or something. Do something. I don't know because I don't write in journals. How do you use them? I like that paper. Isn't that cool? I think that might be one of the rusty ones my sister did. I'm not positive on that, but I'm just going to put a hinge on there so I can hinge it in place. And we'll probably continue this on Thursday, and if I don't finish it on Thursday, then I'll just do a flip through of it whenever I ever get it done, if I ever get it done. I'm going to cut this with pinking shears. I know many of you are horrified if you're seamstresses because you're like, what are you doing with those pinking shears? Not supposed to cut paper, I know. But I have for a long time with those, so because I do more paper crafting than sewing. So I apologize for all of you that I just gave a heart attack to. I need scissors too. Sorry, I keep reaching and reaching. I don't know what I'm going to do with that paper yet, but we'll figure something out. I could just put it behind, you know, like to write on. I don't need to ink that side, just this side. No, wait. Yes, that's right. We're going to glue it on there. Okay, so the first thing we're going to do is glue it on here, and then we'll glue it onto, how did I, because I did it wrong. No, I didn't do it wrong. It needs to go this side. You guys. Like this. Lordy be. So glad that I have no brain in my head. I'm telling you, the struggle is really real. Really, 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 really real. think after you do this stuff long enough, you could like do it in your sleep, but nope. Okay, and then I'm going to glue that down, and then it'll be a hinge. And then I can put another piece of paper over the top of it if I choose. Got all these little doodahs. My daughter's on the struggle bus, the senior struggle. She just, I know I keep saying struggle bus, but anyways, she has senioritis so bad. It's her last year at college, and she's just exhausted. It's her last, she's in band too, you know, I've told you guys. But anyway, it's just constant. She never has 2 seconds to herself, which, you know, she did it to herself. That's called life. But she always cracks me up at this point of the season, because she's just like, I can't get out of bed. I can't. It's like, yeah. Well, you kind of did that to yourself, so love you, but I don't know what to tell you. And I tried to tell her this summer, you might want to not do it this fall. Give yourself a break, because you're going to have senioritis. And no, it's going to be great. I'm going to, yeah. Okay, so anyway, she did. She's worse than I am. She never learns. Like, she just is a glutton for punishment, let me tell you. I'm getting paint on everything, you guys. I keep telling her, you need to learn this really special word. It's N-N-O. No. Not that you have to say no to everything. Sometimes give yourself 2 seconds to yourself. And my son's the opposite. He has no struggles with saying no. She does love bands, that's for sure, but it's just always a love-hate. Because she just gets exhausted. We all got those things that we do, and then we wonder why. Yep. I'm going to do a tiny bit off of here just so the edge is torn. And then I'm not going to worry about those little hinge doodads because I don't want to. So I'm not gonna. I'm going to move this before I stick something else in it. I did not do that well. Are you surprised? It's actually kind of hot up here today. Shocked. I haven't been hot in about a week. Okay, I think I finally got it. And it's not perfect, but that's the story of the day. The little corner didn't get glued. Well, it might have at one time. That's probably been sitting around for a few years. That tag in a folder. Until I rescued it today. told it to come out and play. Okay, now I have all my little die cuts on my glue book, which is quite genius of me. You know what we need as crafters is just enormous, huge, giant tables that have nothing on them. But no, they always have stuff on them. Always. How long have I been? Oh my gosh, you guys, I've been jabbering at you for 51 minutes. Sorry. Oh my gosh. Here, I'll put this on and we'll be done for today. I'll try to have my act together, but I probably won't. Thursday. Maybe we'll work on it tomorrow too, because I have no idea what I'm going to do for watercolor. Some days I just can't figure out what I want to do for that. I mean, there's a million things you could paint, right? But sometimes I'm like, ooh, I know what I want to do. And other times I just can't get it together. That journal really helped, that fall one, because I could always do a fall thing for that. And that was great. And then I would still be working on the journal. So, anywho, we might put a little pocket on the back of that. I don't know. But I think it would be fun. I have this little Halloween haunted house ticket that would be fun to put in there. So, or we could put it in here too. Yeah, let's do that if I can find it. Now that I've piled all kinds of stuff up here, there it is. Because it says, if you dare, haunted house, if you dare. Okay, hold on. Don't leave yet. You can. It's not going to be that exciting. I'm just going to poke these holes so that it looks a little bit more like a ticket. And this is from my friend Denise as well. It's in her fall. I can't remember what that fall kit's called. It's been a few years. But anyway, she's Wonderbar Crafts. So if you go over there, oh my gosh, got my yucky gluey finger on there. My inky gluey finger. It'll be pretty. She doesn't have like gobs and gobs of digitals, so it should be pretty easy to find. I'll try to remember to link it too. Gotta do all the links. It's very fragile now though. Okay. It's a ticket for a haunted house if you dare. It's free if you dare. Alright, so that's where we're at. We have... Oh, please tell me you're going to close. Like that, and like that, and there is the front. Oh no, spider! Oh, spider. Why you gotta be difficult, man? Put your leg down. He's in a mood. Okay, there we go. Phew. So anyway, I hope you guys make yourselves a little haunted house. See, that's kind of fun. It's kind of fun. I like it. A little flippity-doo. All right, I will see you guys again tomorrow. Love you guys. Bye.